You build that?
No, it's a British bike.
Yeah. Nice recumbent. How much you pay?
I didn't pay anything, but it's about $5,000.
5,000? No, that's not bad. You pay that for a road bike easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm doing a ride against gun violence.
About gun violence?
New York to Washington, D.C. leaving Monday.
You're riding from here to
New York to Washington, D.C. on this bike.
Whoa. How far have you gone so far on this? In preparation?
I just got this, but last year I rode in Japan from Tokyo to Hiroshima.
Whoa.
And 35 years ago I rode in many countries.
Oh, you're a cyclist?
Well, sort of. I ride for peace.
You know, I got a theory. You know, like a lot of people jog.
Yeah.
What do you think? Don't you think cycling is a better exercise?
It is. I mean, it's by far. I think it's a better.
Yeah, because you don't. Jogging is a high impact sport.
Impact.
Yeah.
This is low impact.
Yeah.
And you know, I rode this bike like 2 months after a knee replacement surgery.
Yes, I believe you. I'm a cyclist myself. Yeah, I'm a cyclist myself, and I strictly I don't jog. I do calisthenics and cycling.
Would you be willing to give me your opinion about gun violence in this country?
Gun violence in this country, you know, it's an issue. I'm from Jamaica originally, but I grew up in Massachusetts. But I've seen.
Give me 30 seconds if I do a video.
Okay, as long as you publicize that, I also have a YouTube channel that advocates nonviolence, equality for women, true equality.
Let's just can we just focus on this part?
So it's okay if I put you on my channel.
Sure.
Okay. And your name is, sir?
It's Raj Kohli.
Raj Kohli?
Raj Kohli. I'm from Arizona.
You're from Arizona? You're from Arizona originally, you're from India?
From India originally.
Yeah, okay.
And I did a ride for peace from 1981 to 1983.
Yeah. When did you leave India?
86.
86? So you were doing rides 83, so you were doing it from you were in India?
I was in India.
Okay.
Now, I did a ride last year from Tokyo to Hiroshima for peace.
Yeah.
To celebrate the.
Okay.
Because I rode back in 1983.
Okay.
From Tokyo to Nagasaki. And then now I'm riding from.
So you went to Nagasaki. When you went to Nagasaki, did you emphasize anything about nuclear?
Well, actually, at that time, people were very much interested. I met with the mayor, etc.
Yes.
And I met with several leaders, you know, like presidents, vice presidents, governors, mayors, ambassadors. At that time, people were interested in peace. Now, no, sir.
What do you think? I'm just about ready for you to ask your question. But what do you think is the distraction that's keeping us? Because I know what you're talking about. In the era of, say, Ronald Reagan and such, before the walls of Berlin fell, and before the Russian economy changed, and even China, we were interested in peace, in nonviolence. You know, when we saw Tiananmen Square, for instance, we were appalled. Now we're seeing places like Syria gassing their citizen.
Well, you know, the thing is, people talk about peace, they don't really mean it unless it affects them personally.
And what way do you think it affects? It has to affect them before they do something.
Well, the problem is, you know, look at this world, look at Times Square, look at the whole world is right here.
Yeah,
right?
but Times Square is like a show place. And I don't mean to cut you, but when you're talking about like Syria, do you get that strain when their moneymaker is being affected, say oil or some kind of, you know.
Syria is a different story.
Yeah.
Syria, people, different groups, you know, it's all about power always.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at the history of the world, it's all about power.
Yes.
And people care about power. They don't necessarily care about anything else. And power comes from 5 different things. It comes from land, it comes from religion, it comes from the barrel of a gun, it comes from money, and it comes from land.
Okay.
People fight about these things.
But we as nations, India is a far runner, because when you talk about Buddhism, you have Buddhism leaving out of India to go into China, and to go into those Asiatic countries. You say Asiatic. India is an Asiatic country also, but you're China and Vietnam and such. It's coming out of India. But India has the nuclear bomb also.
Yeah, but you know, it's like in America, we're so stupid in this country. It's beyond stupid.
It's stupidity?
No, moron. We got Trump.
Moronic?
In the White House.
Okay.
And then, you know, he leads the morons, and we have a lot of morons in this country. Think about this. If people believe
yes.
everybody having guns,
yeah.
then why not everybody have nuclear weapons?
Yes.
You know, it's the same argument. Oh, good people have guns, they can protect from bad people. Well, if it was possible,
yeah.
we would not have any gun violence in this country.
Okay, this question I want to ask. We're just going into Trump.
Yeah.
In reality, it's been there a year. It's been there a year. But Obama was there for 8 years.
Right.
What did you feel about his presidency?
I love Obama. I think he was smart. He had brains. He had a heart. This bastard in the White House has none of those. He's stupid. He's arrogant. He only cares about Trump. He cares about nobody else in this country.
So you feel like Obama, whenever he instituted a program or a policy, he conceptualized it. You felt he followed through with it?
He did the best he could, you know.
Okay.
With the opposition that you have, I mean, you can only do so much. I mean, I'm doing the right for peace, and there are people who oppose it.
So you're saying that even when you're elected president, you don't necessarily get the backative in the House. Your representatives don't necessarily back you. Well, you know, bipartisan. You have Republican and you have Democrat. And there is, even if the policy is clearly what the nation needs, you have partisan split. And that's where the stupidity comes.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Whether it's Democrats or Republicans, everybody cares about power. If you look at these people...
So we're back to power.
It is. It is about power. So they don't really care about the people. They say,
so you're saying, so in essence, what you're saying that when those leaders or when those representatives get elected, the first thing they're looking to is how they can establish a business when they leave office.
How they can continue to stay in power, and how they can perpetuate it, because it gives them money and power. You know, it's crazy. I mean, this is why I say all these 5 things I told you: land, guns, religion.
So what can we? Well, what can we do about guns? What you realistically?
What I would like to see is, you know, if we can boycott Amazon and Walmart, people who sell guns, if we can boycott the companies, gun sellers, the stocks, and mutual funds that have guns.
So what about Smith & Wesson who manufacture them? What can we do on that level?
We can. That's what I'm saying. If you don't have demand.
And I'm not just singling Smith & Wesson out, because most of our guns come from overseas to the United States.
I understand, but the point is, it's always a demand and supply thing. So if you stop funding, you know, banks stop funding.
But don't you think that we have a social? Don't you think that we have a social breakdown when our society has progressed because of our recognition of religion? And when we go for religion, do you agree that each man that seek religion, the ultimate of that seek is spirituality?
You know, people use everything for power. Spirituality, look at
I tend to disagree with you on the spirituality. I tend to disagree with you on the spirituality aspect. And where I disagree with you is that when you attain spirituality, you become an individual who is self-sufficient. Not only self-sufficiency as a human being means that you support each other in your action, even if the other person doesn't do what is right.
Let me answer your question, okay? Look at all those people who supported Trump, who say they are evangelicals, right?
Yeah.
They say they are evangelicals, but they don't have any problem with owning guns, and when people get killed, they don't have any problem with that.
Okay.
And you know, these are also people who say, oh, we don't want abortions, but yet they don't have problems people having guns and people getting killed. I mean, it's outrageous that people use